All right, good morning, everyone. Sorry, running a little late today. All right, good morning, everyone. Sorry, running. All right, so let's get rolling here. Sorry, 1 second again. All right, so today, Friday, June 9th, we've got no economic data coming out for the United States. Everything is Canada or Europe, so no economic data today. Basically, the market is free to do whatever it wants. All right, so let's take a look at which stocks were moving yesterday. Firstly, the NASDAQ was mostly bullish yesterday, but then as you can see, at some point, we had a sharp pullback, and then we rebounded and went back up, okay? Now, that being said, let's look at what was moving yesterday. So as far as stocks go, you had Starbucks. Now, Starbucks wasn't a fantastic mover, but it was able to reach target number one to the upside, which was 98.51. Did not reach 99.38, target number two, but it got reasonably close. I would say got 3/4 of the way there. But it also almost hit target number one to the downside. The low for Starbucks was 96.92. Target number one to the downside was 96.79. All right, next up is Gilead, which was a great performer. This was able to reach target number two very quickly, which was 77.19. Then after that, it was able to continue moving to a peak of about 78.46. Pretty nice performance there. Meanwhile, Tesla had a decent day as well. Tesla was able to reach target number two at the very end of the day. 234.89 is target number two. We wouldn't have been trading at that exact time, but nevertheless, well, actually, we may have been 10 minutes before the close. Yeah, it got there about 10 minutes before the close, so maybe we were able to get to that point. And it was able to pass target number one, of course, much earlier, 229.56. All right. Let's see. Also, what was this about? Well, I'll go over this in a second. The Tesla partnership with General Motors, that was also bullish and still affecting the stock right now. It's almost at 250 a share. Okay, next up, we've got TMUS, T-Mobile, which was able to reach 129.53, target number one. Then that was about it. It did get halfway to target number two of 131.06, but never reaching it. BEOS, which was identified pre-market yesterday. At the beginning of the day, it moved up sharply, yesterday, and almost got to $13.50 a share, so about a $2 move there. Then it collapsed. Then after that, then it collapsed, and then after that, it went up to about $14.50 a share at the end of the day. So good movement, I guess, but not the easiest stock to trade. Next up, we have Adobe. One of our members, one of you actually yesterday pointed this one out pre-market, but as I mentioned, unless it's doing what we needed to do pre-market, we don't look at it. Adobe doesn't usually trade that much, but then at the opening bell, we were watching it, and it went straight up. So this was able to get to target number two to the upside, and that was 437.39. Okay, next up, we have NVDA, which was able to reach target number 1 of 383.58. Was not able to reach target number 2, which was 389.91. However, reached a high of 388.64. So it got within, I would say, 3/4 of the way there. Next up, we have Meta, which was able to reach target number 2 of 267.36 before reaching a high of 267.65. We have Amazon, which was able to reach target number 1 of 124.62, reached a peak of 125.63, which was short of target number 2, 126.23. Other than that, let's see. Nope. A lot of stocks that did not do much. They moved it first and then didn't do anything after that. So yeah, that's basically it. Didn't have a lot of great moves to the downside yesterday, just mostly upward stocks. So there we have it. Looking at the pre-market, let's see what we got today. So let's first go over SEIN. Now let's see. FDA clearance of tissue expander. That was the reason why it's up. The stock currently is up 77.63% on 4.6 million shares. Not moving a lot right now, but still worth looking at the opening bell. Most likely, highly likely, we'll get some movement on this at the opening bell. So we'll see which way it goes at that point. Next up, we've got Tesla. Now, Tesla's up 6%, 7.6 million shares, so it does qualify to watch at the pre-market for that reason. It actually moved enough. Obviously, Tesla typically moves anyway, so we'll see how this plays out. The primary focus right now is the GM Tesla partnership, so we'll see how that plays out. Next up is WLDS, which is currently up 13.5% on 1.2 million shares. So that one is very active right now. So we definitely want that on our pre-market list. And we'll also watch it at the opening bell. Other than that, let's see. SNOA. Let's take a look. Okay, up 54, almost 55%, 7.2 million shares. Absolutely. We'll add that to our radar. CFRX up 1.2 million, up 30% on 1.2 million shares. So yes, we will add CFRX, and then we've got MDGS, which is currently up 16% on 1.1 million shares. Definitely qualifies, so we'll add that as well. All right, so if you folks see any other NASDAQ traded stocks, they have to be NASDAQ stocks, and they must be at least $1 per share. Also, we were looking for stocks that are trading over 1 million shares of volume in this pre-market session. It doesn't matter if they trade that many shares during their regular session. We need it to happen in the pre-market, okay? We need some volume coming into the open. And we need a stock that's changed at least 6% in price up or down from where it was yesterday. So any stocks that are NASDAQ that meet those criteria, do let me know in the chat. We'll take a look at them. If you guys see any other stocks that meet those criteria, let me know in the chat, and then we'll take a quick look. Okay. All right. So I'm assuming that's it. Pre-market here, the NASDAQ is moving up. So we may have a bullish day. We'll see, if the market continues into the opening session. with the upward trajectory. All right, folks, we'll wrap up the pre-market pulse for today. Be sure to like this video and also subscribe to our channel if you have not already. That way you always get notifications when we schedule a new video or upload a new video. We will be producing more regular, normal videos going forwards, but we'll continue, of course, the pre-market pulse as always. If you have any friends that are interested in trading, be sure to let them know about this channel so they can check it out. And if you don't know much about us, please check out fundertrading.com, our website, to learn more about how we fund traders. Other than that, I'll see you folks in the coaching room who are part of the Funder Challenge in about 18 minutes. Looks like one other stock was mentioned, AKLI. Let me just look at that really quick. Yep, that does qualify. Looks a little choppy, but does qualify, so we'll add AKLI to our radar. All right, folks, have a fantastic trading day and weekend. And everyone in the coaching room, I'll see you shortly. Everyone else, I'll see you on Monday. Take care.